everybody, welcome back to Polar Painting Gaming. I'm joined by Steven today. We are doing our first battle report. We'll see how this goes. So what we're doing, this is a pre-recorded battle report. I played this with Mass, aka Bonktable. He has the full unedited 3-4 hours. If you want to go watch that, this is meant to be just a brief. Here's the game that went with some commentary, some discussion. Yeah, but we haven't done this before. Maybe a little rough, but hey, we're doing it. So first up, we have Mass's list. He's playing the new Dweghom. I'm not super familiar with new Dweghom yet. I've played it against a couple times. I've played a clan list once, but there's a lot in there. So first up, he's got a Tempered Sorcerer with the Crown of Ushkelodh. He's running all Magma, so he's got 4 Magma casters. So the Crown, the regiment he's attached to gets +1 March, and Impact +2 to a maximum of Impact 5.
So he's going to be in with the Hold Warriors.
He's in with the Hold Warriors. The Hold Warriors have a Herald of Fire, so they reroll hit rolls of 6. Very interesting. And I should briefly note, he's specifically using, this isn't a list he made. This is one of the Australian players made this and gave him like a brief run through of how to play the list that he was working with while we played. So another Tempered Sorcerer, Magma School, Relentless March. This gives all friendly infantry +1 to their March characteristic for the whole game. So very good upgrade.
Second March they perform.
That's
really
part of
good.
it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, second March action. Yeah. So it's like
still really good.
It's like another
How much
banner.
is that?
30 points. It's a 30-point mastery.
That's nice.
Yep. MSU Fireforge, MSU Magma Forge, Lost Ancestor. He's got Litanies of Victory, so his regiment is always awakened, which matters nice for the Lost, who he was attached to, because it's their Fires of Descent, I believe. So if they're awakened, they always are. They choose a friendly regiment within 8 to gain Relentless Blows. So they're just always picking something to get Relentless Blows.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
MSU Steelforged. This Lost Ancestor has Champion's Horns, so just +1 attack. Fireforged, Steelforged. Fairly simple as far as the regiments are concerned. He's got a lot of combos going on with his characters, which we'll see.
Yeah.
My list. So I am running the goat meme, which I've showcased on here before.
Yeah, and I've seen that.
But for those who maybe haven't, it's Polemarch Warlord with Atalanta Spear and Inscription of Wider Alloys. This is the key part of it. It's a draw event for the character. His regiment gains mobility, -1 defense. They lose phalanx, they lose shield, but they add +3 to their March characteristic.
Makes them speedy.
Makes them very speedy. I've got 2 MSUs. It's not MSUs. 2 regiments of Thorakites. Both have the auxiliary cowl. Both have a Lochagos. 6 stands of satyrs. This is where the Polemarch is. A Talos, an Ipparchos, 2 MSUs of companion cav, and 4 Skorpios chariots.
Yep.
So that is the lists. The game. So I just have it up on a media player. We're just going to be skimming on through it. We're playing Bulwark. So we each have an objective marker on the zones. The blue is friendly to me. The red is friendly to him. And there's a marker in the middle. As he writes later, these are trees. So they're obscuring and hindering. I believe these are broken ground. I forget
Obscuring,
what else.
Probably.
Yeah, I think it's obscuring, yeah. And then I asked at the beginning of the game, what are these shadows? Are these shadows supposed to be something? Well, they weren't shadows for him, so he didn't know what I was talking about. These are hills, which I didn't know until halfway through the game when they materialized for me, thanks to the power of TTS. And then we've got water.
Yep. It's an
so
interesting terrain layout.
Yeah, so this is kind of like the default setup on TTS. We don't typically mess with these much.
It's almost illegal. That's the funny part.
Oh yeah, according to Parabellum standards, yeah. But he has no lights, so the game begins with, it's going to be real choppy. So the game begins like this. I've got my 2 Thorakites out. I'm going to go ahead and grab a draw so you can see better. So I got 1 here. I've got 1 here. He's a little bit hidden.
It's interesting that you didn't put all the stands in there.
What do you mean? Oh, into
your
the train.
the cornfield. Yeah.
So the reason I did this, I was lining. I think I even asked to move one of them a little bit. I was lining up to get into the trees if I wanted to.
Got you. Okay. That makes more
Or
sense.
my main plan was get this marker. I gotta start scoring before he does.
Yeah. Thorakites are really good at that too.
Yeah, because I could impact and do a wound, and then the cow pretty much guarantees that I do a wound to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm lining up this one to get into these trees here, and these guys to either go to the trees or hit the marker.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have a lot of ranged, but he's got enough that I'm concerned about it.
And Fireforge will they hurt.
Yeah.
City states a lot.
Yeah. So that's turn 1. Real simple. Scrolling along. He starts explaining to me. So this 13 that he's written here. The way his list works is he can threat project his spell casting off of his regiments so his spellcasters can chain off of regiments. I don't remember the exact details of this. Like I said, I'm still learning new Dweg. I'm not a Dweg player, so I learned this slowly. But he tells me, look, you go beyond 13 inches, I can target you with spellcasting. The turn he arrives with spellcasters. It's like, cool. Well, I say, I was like, well, I can't. I gotta move, so I guess I just get hit.
There's no way.
I'm not staying behind 13 inches. This is a mobility list. I gotta move.
Yeah.
So that is the end of turn 1. Getting into turn 2. Gosh, what did I? I believe I got 4 mediums. I know I elected to get companion cav with the character. Auto pick was a chariot.
Yeah.
I did end up bringing the goats on this turn. I think that's 1, 2, 3. So I think I did a second chariot, and I waited to flex the MSU companion cav to see where they needed to go, and then a couple chariots to come on later. So it's been a little while since we played this game, so I don't exactly remember what all I got. I know. Oh, also, I don't know how well it's seen, but these are not Dweghom regiments in TTS. So there's no lost and found and lost ancestor uploaded to the assets yet. So he's proxying Nords. So yeah, this is lost ancestor with that lost regiment coming on. You can see I've charged this objective marker. Skipping ahead. Yeah, he's getting them all pushed up. I get and believe no, not yet. So I've taken a wound from charging through the broken ground. I position my companion cav, so I know he's going to start hitting me with spells. The reason I brought up this companion cav in between my Thorakites so that Lochagos can start getting their resolve, because I'm going to need it against spellcasting.
Yeah, and the Ipparchos is still... That's one of our great things in city-states, is having the good resolve on characters.
Yeah, I think he's only resolve 3, but that's still more than Thorakites.
I mean, honestly, our resolve, just being able to spread that resolve everywhere is nice.
Yeah, I did not want to bring my goats on this early, and I definitely didn't want to bring them in the middle. No. I'm expecting him to castle. So that's where I set up.
It's a pretty fair assumption, especially with Dweghom players in general.
Yeah, I've done 2 wounds to the objective marker.
Yep.
Zoom in along. He's got some Fireforged with. So his Warlord is with the Warriors. So this is just the other.
Sorcerer.
The other Sorcerer. So what he's doing, he's getting all his Sorcerers on, and then he's going to start bombarding me. So I did have some time to get some actions done before that happened. He's got Steelforge coming on now on this Shadow, aka a hill. So he's got 3 spellcasters so far. Don't know what's going on. I probably strat stacked at this point, or maybe not. Delaying with my Polemarch. I'm trying to delay as long as possible to see where I need to put these guns. Oh, he has put on.
Well, there's warriors back there.
Yep,
I see them.
his whole warrior's hidden
Warlord.
with his Warlord. They are here now.
Yep.
So he hasn't castled. He's put out a line, which has surprised me and actually flustered me. Because I was looking for an angle to get around.
Yeah.
Especially this early in the game when he doesn't have his whole army on. I was expecting to be able to pick one of these sides to set up the goats on, and to shove, because one thing this list is very weak against is spellcasting, and that's exactly what I'm run up against. So I was
honestly, City States has a weakness against both shooting and casting.
But I have absolutely no protection against it. I don't have any spellcasters of my own. I don't have Dynamic Globe. I've got nothing.
Yeah.
So I was very concerned. With good reason, it turns out. So skipping on along. Still no action yet. When does it come? Okay, no, it started happening. He starts spellcasting into these Thorakites from across the way. So I believe he's like... Magmatic Seep, or it's something where he targets a zonal terrain and he can now cast off of that.
He has to make it erupting, and then he targets an erupting piece of terrain.
Yeah, so he starts hammering this regiment of Thorakites. The first spell, I take 3 wounds, so I haven't lost a stand yet. Still looking at defense 3, resolve 4. But also the spell he's casting is armor piercing 1 to the flank. Cool, so I'm saving on 1s. Second time, now I'm down 2 stands and the cow is wounded. He's got 1 wound on him there. What's going on? Okay, so now I'm starting to measure. I'm trying to figure out my goats are coming on this turn. Do I have... So I'm measuring to see how far are they. Do I have an angle to hit that side? Because I've almost lost a regiment already. He's not done with this turn. He's not done with his spellcasting.
And this is only the second turn.
Yeah, this is turn 2. I've already almost lost one of my regiments of Thorakites, which has acted. That's surprising. I thought I would have pushed it forward or something, or maybe I don't know. I don't remember what my reasoning is. So now I'm still measuring. They haven't actually come on yet. I think they're activating now. And I'm trying to see if I go full distance, can I flank charge him as my first action next turn? Or no, this isn't even full movement. This is full movement plus a march. So if I march charge him next turn, so I'm measuring for that, and I do have it. I've got 2 stands and 2 in his front flank. So just double checking that. So I commit them there. And I've got a chariot in this.
Go back real quick.
Yep.
So the issue here, because technically I don't think you'd be able to pull off the charge.
I am, because it's measured just by your front rank. It's not the whole regiment.
Right. No. That's not what I'm saying, though. You can't perform a good enough wheel.
So right now, no, but I fixed for that.
Okay.
Like I made sure to scoot them over a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because right there, you definitely wouldn't have been able to wheel correctly.
Plus, you can wheel as you march a little bit too.
Yeah.
So, uh,
See your
so yeah,
chariot in the
got the
cornfields.
got the chariot in the cornfield there. You can see the card. Um, idea is to poke that, let them free up the Thorakites so they can do something else. If I want, this regiment of Thorakites is gone. You hit them 3 times, they're gone.
Yeah.
Um, so that
Crazy, he was able to get so many spellcasts off.
he's got all 4 of his spellcasters.
Right, but you still need.
So I believe his Warlord can double cast,
Okay, that makes more sense.
if I remember right.
That was going to be my next question. Because I couldn't remember if he could double cast or not with the Warlord.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Going into turn 3, I believe I got all but 1 card, so I'm starting to make my deck. Is that my whole deck? That can't be right. Because I would have had to fail. No, I think I did have a bad roll. I think I only got
That's
1
a
successful
rough roll.
medium.
Yeah, that is a very, very rough roll.
Yeah, so. But he also had a really bad roll. I think he also only got his auto pick. +1. I believe he has his Drake coming on this turn and an Embassy of Steelforged. So we got the same roll, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
So I've got my Talos coming on, and then I chose the Companion Cav because they need to start setting up so they can start engaging stuff. Whereas the Chariots, they could come on and immediately start shooting. And I'm expecting to have a really advanced reinforcement line with Pathfinders. So I'm fine with the Chariots coming on late.
Yeah, that is kind of beneficial for you.
Yeah, so I've only
Especially
got
with the Skorpios, because your Skorpios hitting them on the flank will actually do some
exactly.
good damage.
And no one scored yet. So yeah, I'm setting up my deck here. I'm planning to go first with the Polemarch. I am not using my Warlord trait though. I'm not popping a Supremacy.
Yeah, it's a little too early.
It's
for
way
that.
too early, and my plan is to go and hit them in the flank, and then he's gonna have reinforcements arriving. So my thought here is,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go first with this. The only thing that will ruin my plan is if he wins Supremacy and does something weird with the warriors.
Right.
That's my only
Yeah.
concern. Anything else I can weather, and then they'll
He
be in the
angled them
flank eating
towards
them.
that outside edge of the table. It would decimate your plans.
Yeah. Which he was, I believe, considering backing them up, which would have made things difficult. I
Yeah, that would have made things a little bit more.
did win the roll off.
Yep.
What we got going on here? I don't know. There's a lot of downtime in this game. So we're probably hemming and hawing about building decks. He's probably measuring. Where is the action? I don't want to scroll too much. I think that was too much. Oh, yep. So yeah, so I win. I march charge. I think I took a wound from the terrain.
Yep.
And then I did cheat. I'm just going to let this play. I assumed that... Is it even playing? I don't think it is. Whatever. I assumed incorrectly that opportunists let you reroll impacts. So I rerolled impacts twice in the game, including here. I believe I got 4 extra hits because of it here. I don't think it was significant, fortunately, but it was part of why we're playing this game. Is to both hadn't played in a while. I am kind of annoyed this isn't playing. That's gonna bug me for a second. Ah, that's why it's on quarter speed for some reason.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, you put
Right.
it on 2 times. That's a little too fast.
Yeah, I want to mute this because I can hear it. We'll just let it play on 1 time speed. Yeah, so I hit him a bunch. Could advance it. I ended up killing 2 stands. So I was kind of hoping for more, but honestly, 2 stands of Hold Warriors, pretty good. What's he got? So I believe his first card is his Steel Forged. He's doing all kinds of measuring right now, checking angles. Yeah, so he's advancing these steel forged. He wants to be able to hit my Thorakites if the marker is still alive. So he's making sure he has a clear lane for that, and that he can get into my flank if he wants. So yeah, measuring for all that. Hold on, that's what we got.
He angled himself so you can't get in his flank.
So now I've got my Thorakites up next. I don't know why I did this, because my initial plan was for the chariot to free that, and I don't remember what changed this. I don't remember if I strat stacked something. I don't think I did. I think I was wanting to strat stack something else, and so I kind of tripped on myself in the deck building.
Gotcha.
So I end up just clashing and charging.
Strat stack them maybe, and you forgot?
I didn't. I forgot during deck building, because I ended up. I'm pretty sure it was I got to this point. It was like, shoot, I actually need to stack something else later.
Yeah.
So yeah, easily kill the objective. I charge him. And then yeah, it's a pain working with TTS. I don't think I ended up causing any wounds from the charge.
Those were the steel forged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I highly doubt you did.
Yeah. Another reason to potentially do the Thorakites here, I'm trying to remember what on earth I was thinking, was so that I could deny him potentially taking the zone, because he's got these lost here that could come down and get on there as well. He starts to position these steel forged here to counter my goats. But my plan is I'm not going to be there for him to do anything about. So this is what I like about this list, is getting your opponent to do this, to commit something and disappear. It does kind of rely on you being able to kill this regiment. So this is a little bit meatier of a block than I'd like to deal with.
I mean, you've already killed, it looks like 2 stands?
I killed 2 stands out of 4 of the warriors plus the character.
Yeah, that's
got my Talos coming on now. I want to start feeding. So my plan is I'm going to collapse. Let's draw. I'm collapsing this way. Is my plan.
Yeah.
I'm potentially forfeiting this zone here.
I mean, he still has to destroy.
He still has to kill the marker.
Marker.
Exactly. Yep. That's my thought. It's going to take him longer to get this, and I'm going to take this. So I'm getting my Talos prepped over there, just in case. So there's a guarantee that will be my zone. There's no way he's going to outscore me once the Talos gets there.
Especially once the Talos is there.
Yeah. Didn't like him being in this terrain.
Yeah.
I'm trying to line up so that I can hit what I want, and I'm probably going to eat the trees, but it is what it is with the Thorakites there.
I mean, with the Talos, he almost doesn't care.
Yeah, he's not there to deal out damage. He's there. Yeah. He's there to tank. He's going to get these guys pushing forward. I believe he attempts a charge into my Thorakites and fails. I'm looking at my deck because I've forgotten what I even had coming up.
Yeah, your Chariots last. Yeah, you definitely fungled something.
I did. I don't remember what was going on. He's going to shoot here into this marker. Something I learned here. I'm constantly learning stuff with this game, despite. You only have to have 1 stand in effective range for the whole regiment to shoot it. Or Mass has that wrong. I don't know. Either way, I haven't looked it up yet, but I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
That sounds wrong.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I've been wrong before, Mass has been wrong before. So, who knows? But I need to look that up because I forgot about this. So yeah, he shoots, I think he does a wound. Or decides to back off, I don't know. part of TTS
Yeah,
is
regiments can only select an objective marker as a target of a volley action if the marker is within effective range. You check for an effective range based on a stand-by-stand basis.
yes, but I see his angle.
I mean,
That's a
I can
weird one.
understand. I can see it because it's the English wording in it.
Yeah,
Because like
yeah,
it's within effective range, it doesn't say or specify. It specifies regiment,
right,
not stand.
right.
So I can see and understand the wording behind it, like the debate behind it.
Yeah,
The effective
it's too
range
vague.
is, yeah, yeah. It just comes down to Parabellum's writing. That's
Yeah,
what it boils down to.
yeah. Now he does do a wound to it. Surprise, you know, AP shooting tends to do that to markers. He's got
Unfortunately.
his Drake coming on. I'm seeing. Okay, I'm in this weird spot right now where I don't know what to do with these companion cap because
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it play because we spend a whole lot of time measuring this charge. Because I'm like, I don't want to charge this marker. That's not what they
No,
want.
you
They don't
don't
want to
want
be.
to
They don't
get
want to be stuck
stuck.
there.
Uh,
Yeah, sure, I do 2 wounds to it this turn, but
you would
then I have
need
to
them
do
to go
another
first next
action.
round.
So
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if I can charge these Fireforged and not lose my impacts. And we basically have to go
Ooh.
through the whole charge action step by step to figure it out. Turns out I do just barely have a second stand come through the trees.
I was
Uh,
gonna say, by the looks of it,
so they
I don't know what I'm
land
saying.
with only one stand, but the wheeling takes a second one through. And it's real close. So yeah, we spent a bunch of time on that.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why. It's understandable.
Yeah.
That one is close for
So
sure.
he's trying to figure out where to put his Drake. Um, I would have loved it if he had committed over there, but he
Oh,
didn't. He ends up
100%.
putting it up on this hill.
That would have been perfect for your Satyroi.
I think this is the point too where I start to realize that's a hill because his
It's
Drake
angled.
angles for me. I'm like, what's going on there? I know TTS is weird, but I don't understand what's going on there.
Yeah.
I think we have to reload it at some point, and that's when the hills pop in for me. But yeah, he brings the Drake in here to double down on this zone. I think that was a good move on his part, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Uh,
especially with your Talos coming in.
yeah, but he also does it in such a way that if my Talos was to charge his Drake, I come off the point.
Yep.
Uh, moving on. So these guys, these lost now. Where are we at?
It's interesting, though, that he did position like that because it's almost like he forgot you have 3 more chariots to come in.
Um, I mean, he still has Magma Forged and another Fire Forged, I believe.
I mean, still, though, you could have, because of how far up your Pathfinders are, you have 3 chariots that can just barrel through right there.
Yeah.
Right behind, because they'll come in they could come in right behind the Steel Forged
Yeah, so I
and
think my
just
reinforcement
start
line
laying waste.
is
Yeah,
actually more like here. It's a weird angle because you can
yeah,
see
yeah,
the
yeah.
screen is
No,
angled. I
it's
believe my
TTS.
reinforcement line is
I know,
like here-ish,
but
but still enough
it's
that I can wheel
still,
past.
yeah, exactly. Because of the way the chariots function, you can easily.
Yeah. If I remember right, that's a 31-inch reinforcement line.
I Yeah, that seems about right.
Unfortunately, I end up just charging the marker because there's nothing else I can do. The
Yeah,
marker's in the way of where I want to land potentially. Um, so I may as well just start doing wounds to it.
yeah.
Uh,
So you charge clash it.
charge clash it. Very
Deal
sad.
2 wounds, I'm sure.
But now I'm lined up that
Yep.
I can
You
do better.
clash and then charge your next turn.
Yeah. He reforms his old warriors to face me. Smart.
Yep.
Um, I think he passed resolve. Um, And then he starts finding out how tanky these satyrs can be. Because I think he manages to kill just the one stand. Because I've got Tenacious and Evasion too. And I'm Resolve 5 rerolling 6s. Which is insane. Come over here. Wait, what? Hold on. Do we... What's going on? Why am I back over to Thorakites? I think we're just talking at this point.
All that stuff's been activated over there. Yep,
oh, this is way back too far.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Get your rolls.
Oh no, it looks like he did 1 wound.
Your chariot.
I'm activating the chariot. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I activate the chariot. I'm trying to cruise around this. I'll draw because it's easier to see. I'm trying to cruise around this way.
Yeah.
I did a wound. You know, I didn't get a lot of hits, and it's steel forged.
They are so good.
Yes, they are. Yeah, so I start cruising. I believe he's getting ready to spell cast into something.
Yep.
So that's another thing is... Oh yeah, he only did 1 wound with the warriors. So he spellcast here, did damage to himself. Managed to take out that last stand.
Did damage to himself?
Yeah, I think it's Eruption, where you... it's based on how many stands you have in a zonal terrain.
Gotcha.
So he took some damage from it. Which is like, I'm all about that, because that's going to make it easier for me to kill you next turn.
Yeah.
He wanted to spellcast... So that was another reason I was considering... Let me pause it here while I have this thought. Another reason I was considering charging the Fireforged was to force him to hit the Cav.
Yeah.
And
force
tie up
the spellcasting there.
Yeah, so he wouldn't hit my satyrs. I ended up not going with this. Like, man, I want to, but I don't think that break is that valuable. I need the companion cav to hit something.
Yeah.
So I'm bringing up these companion cav now. I'm looking at getting onto this zone. I think I end up just keeping them in the middle here because I don't know which way to go yet. I just want to be able to get them on this zone.
Yeah.
The next turn. So
get some more points in.
Whether I'm leapfrogging or flexing either side. I think he's spellcasting on me again. Very cool.
So right now it's
So I've taken
0. You've got 3 points to his 0.
So right now we haven't. Yeah, I've killed the marker. We haven't scored it yet. So he spellcast me. So I've lost a stand. I've taken 3 on this stand. So I've got basically 4 stands left with the Polemarch.
Yeah. Still enough. Still enough to have some messing with.
Yeah. He's spellcasting again. He has to hit the Thorakites here because he's engaged. Yep. So that makes me happy. Until they take the damage, of course. Cause...
Yeah. You just start losing stands.
Yeah. And I think they're still in range of the Lochagos there. But they're still going to take a ton of wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've lost 2 stands. So they've broken. Just spell casting.
It can be painful.
So yeah, end of round. I've scored 3 points. The rest of my everything else autos on because it's all medium and they're forced on this turn. I'm only down 1 card, I believe. Yeah, I've only lost 1 regiment. Trying to get my cards to shuffle together, and I don't remember how to do it right. So this is the turn I'm popping my Supremacy.
Yeah.
I cannot afford to get hit by the Steel Forged first. I need to kill these warriors and hit them.
Yep.
Hit these Fire Forged with as many impacts as possible. Unfortunately, I don't have enough stance left to do that effectively, and I really need to be clashing to do maximal damage. So I'm not expecting a lot, but it's delaying the Steel Forge getting to the zone, or anything getting to the zone really, to score it. So it's not killing as much as it's buying me time.
I mean, it's bought you 2 rounds so far already.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, potentially more depending on how long it takes him to chew through it.
Yeah.
And then he still has to kill the marker.
Yep.
So if I kill these warriors, let this play again.
Delaying it that much more.
Mm-hmm. Kill these warriors, type the Fire Forge, because they're the only things doing wounds to the marker right now.
Yep. Did it slow down again?
It's going backwards, actually. Or am I
No,
down? No, it's going forwards.
Going.
Okay.
It's going.
I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, so I don't know. So this looks like my finished thought. So I want to start getting on. I know what I'm doing here. So the thought here is I blast through, and then this chariot in my stack, he's going to replace them and try to block for the satyrs and buy them time. So the Steel Forge will be ideally forced, or at least tempted, to hit the chariot and let my satyrs be, and let them continue to eat.
I mean, if you set it up correctly, you can force those Steel Forge to go after that chariot instead.
Yeah.
Then you just set them up as a rear screen.
Yeah. Then the Cav finish off this marker and head into the Fire Forged. Probably still not getting impacts, but giving Dread, letting me last a little longer here.
Yep.
So it can't be inspired. Thorakites, if they're still alive, they'll get to fight here. And then Chariots, the other 3, so that's this one and 2 more. I'm planning to come in here, and this one come around. So there's 3 Chariots. The Talos is going to march on here, fight if he can and or needs to.
Mm-hmm.
Ipparchos
into the trees, so you have get obscuring.
Potentially, yeah, since you got the Drake there. Yep. Ipparchos to rally if needed and duel if able to. Yep. And then my last companion Cav, they're a flex. I still don't know where they're going.
Push onto the point.
Yeah, getting onto the point in some fashion. I'm pretty confident that I'll be unopposed for this turn.
Yeah, gives you a few more points.
So that is my plan. And given that I can just choose to go first, I'm pretty comfortable in the fact that it will work out.
Yep. Still got a dot in the middle.
Oh yeah, I see it.
That's fine.
So yeah, then I'm just waiting for him to make his deck, and then I tell him, hey, don't roll dice, I'm going first. Yep. I do a weird thing here. I choose to duel first, thinking that's going to help me kill him off. And then after we do the duel, I was like, oh, wait a minute, that didn't help me at all, because you only have 3 stands left. That doesn't help me break shatter you at all.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a waste. I think maybe I took a wound.
I mean, there's not much else you would have been able to do, though. So
yeah, but like it was putting my character in danger when you didn't need to be, because it didn't help me.
Yeah.
Because I was confident I was just going to kill this regiment. Like I've got 7 attacks, cleave 1 flurry on the Polemarch alone. That'll take care of it. And I think it did.
Yeah.
I don't think I needed to roll the goats. So yeah, I duel foolishly. I think I killed him in the duel too. So potentially that could help if I don't kill the hold warriors, if I just whiff horribly on dice roll. Because that's 1 less spellcaster, and it's a warlord, so there's points there.
Yeah.
It wasn't the worst decision, it just wasn't well thought out. Yeah.
Yeah, because if it had been the Lost Ancestor, you might have had a little bit more issues.
Right, yeah, it would have been weirder. So now I'm impacting his Fireforge because I make it. I think
Yep.
I didn't take any more wounds. Oh yeah, here we have the crash. So the host
You guys had a
crashed.
crash in the game. Yeah.
Yep. Reload. Hey, look, there's hills now. So yeah, I think I am. So I only did. I can't tell if that's 2 or 3 wounds on the Fireforged. Looks like 2.
Like 2.
Yeah, pretty unfortunate that I didn't get a stand. So that's Satyrs.
Stand would have been beneficial.
So he's got Steel Forged up first. And I was like, shoot, my plan failed.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get that Chariot in time. But
He go with the Thorakites.
pretty sure he went with Thorakites, if I remember right.
It's wild.
Yeah, so he shatters them,
Them.
charges into this Chariot because he's like, I see Chariot, I see red. Fair enough. I get it. But I was like, you know what?
Okay.
It's not great, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's not really horrible.
Because surprise, Chariot's not going to die. Not from impacts.
No. It would have been drastically worse if you just went straight after your Talos and pinned your Talos down about that far up or back.
I think that was a little bit far of a charge than he wanted to try for. Plus, then he's kind of forced to bring his Drake forward to get on the point.
I mean, he still has a loss though, which is
Yeah, but they're probably going to want to go for these companion cav if they can.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm bringing on a Chariot.
the flank.
And I'm like, hey, Mass, I have this incredible reinforcement line right now. And then I realize I have to deal with all of this stuff on the side and hope that TTS doesn't doesn't have an issue with that. Turns out it worked all right.
Freak out.
Yeah,
That's
so
surprising.
I do my wheel in this. I wasn't able to fully block with the Satyrs. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll just be Dilemma. Dilemmas are really good. Making your opponent make the hard decision instead of you.
Yep.
Because
useful.
Does he get rid of my super obnoxious block? That's already done its work. I've already popped Supremacy. And then he's got a Chariot running behind him. Or does he deal with the Chariot? So he did have Steelforge. Yeah, he's measuring to see does the Chariot actually block me.
Yeah, I was gonna say by the way that it looks like
Or
he
block
couldn't
him.
even make the charge first. So he would have to march charge if he wanted to.
Yeah, I don't remember what the full outcome was here, but
I mean, I'm sure we'll find out here shortly.
But either way,
Assuming that was a double march by you, or was it a march?
I am shooting here.
So you were able to shoot afterwards.
Yeah, I was measuring to shoot the Fireforged.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm gonna do wounds to them. I'm not gonna do wounds to the Steelforged. I managed to knock off a stand.
Wow. That is crazy good.
I mean, get rid of their shield and then AP1. So pretty good. So yeah,
shield AP1, you're just not ineffective, which is what.
Yeah. So yeah, he flank charges my Chariot here. So the Chariot has bot time and it's caused wounds. So pretty good trade.
Yep.
The clash alone, I think, just decimates this Chariot because they're like 8 attacks or something ridiculous.
Yeah, especially if you do their the power flux or whatever it is.
Yeah. He didn't die.
What?
I had 1 wound left.
That is that's perfect.
That is perfect. Just as a Chariot should be.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a better.
I was
so
right tickled by that. The amount of times my Chariots have lived with 1 wounds from stuff like this.
I don't know. It's almost as good as your mounted squires.
Hey, look! Once again, I've forgotten what my order is.
Tracks.
But I've got Companion Cav up next. I'm like, all right, which one am I trying to activate? Because he's basically done everything over here that he's going to do. And I was like, oh shoot, hey, that's my strat stack actually. Even though you know what it is now, but I'm strat stacking. So I strat stack Companion Cav because they're tied up. I don't really want them to hit my horses. I'd rather they hit the Satyrs. Satyrs are far more resilient.
Yeah. And this
Uh,
is what, more Fireforge
our
coming in?
Fireforge coming on to shoot the satyrs. I'm not
Yep.
fully in the terrain, so he does not have his shots,
Yep.
which is unfortunate.
Takes out.
I'm pretty sure I forgot the Polemarch's orders at this point for Fight the Shade. I'm very can I see this roll? Yeah, didn't make him reroll the ones because I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
That was a
And he
lot of
had
points,
5
too.
ones. So,
Yeah.
but hey, it makes up for my rerolling impacts cheating, I guess.
Yeah.
I think he manages to no, not quite kill a stand. Oh
Really?
no, he did
Oh,
5
no,
wounds.
I was gonna say that's
There we go.
surprising.
Yep, 5 wounds. So they're starting to feel kind of sad, but
No.
basically as long as I don't lose the front rank, I'm still
Honestly, they're
okay.
still doing their job, so.
Yeah, and I'm not broken yet.
Yep.
They're doing fine. So yeah, Thorkeys are gone, which was my next card.
Yep.
So I've got a chariot. So now I'm gonna do the second part of my plan, which is start putting pressure over here to let my Talos just walk on this point.
Roll on. Yep.
The thing is, I didn't know initially. Gosh, I'm getting plugged up. I don't know if you can hear that. I am still getting over a flu. Very fun. I didn't know initially if I wanted to take out or start chipping at the Drake, or if I wanted to try my luck on these Steel Forged. Honestly, Steel Forged are terrifying.
Despite
being basically turned around by this chariot, I'm still really worried about them.
Yeah.
My Talos can shrug off a lot of shooting from this Drake. Steel Forge in the flank, though.
It's a lot of attacks.
Yeah, so I
sheer quantity of attacks coming from there.
So yeah, I'm also not in effective range of the Drake. So I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna shoot these guys then.
Yep.
And then I think at this point I'm mentally considering the second chariot needing room. So I push him forward to allow a firing lane.
Yep.
Right here, ish. Actually, no, I'm in effective range of the Drake now. What did I end up doing? Pretty sure I ended up hitting the Steel Forged because this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, even just getting rid of one stand of the Steel Forged, it increases your odds for survival with the Talos by
a lot. Yep. So I got 5 hits. Pretty sure that's on the Steel Forged.
Yep.
Let's see what the outcome is. Looks like I did 3. Yep, did 3 wounds there. He's got Lost next. What is he measuring for? Oh, he's measuring for Relentless blows for the Fireforged here.
Yep.
Which turns out to be pretty nasty. Part of the reason I didn't want the companion cav getting in there yet.
Yeah.
So now he's thinking about coming in and hitting. What does he do? Yeah, he's still pondering that. Still pondering his orb. So now he's trying to block my path to the Fireforged. Which, unfortunate, but I'm okay with it. Because now I have a guaranteed charge with no...
Yeah, I would not have an issue with him doing that at all.
I think he's... does he... Well, let's see where he lands. Because he does take some time to decide where he's landing in these games. So yeah, it looks like he has made it, so I'll lose my impacts.
Yeah. Hurts.
We're trying to get rid of this objective marker now, I think, or measure... Oh yeah, we're measuring to see if I can clear him if I wheel, which is why he was doing that. I cannot. Mm-hmm. So he's happy. Now he's measuring for the Talos to make sure it can't flank them and still touch the zone. Very smart on his part. So
by doing that, he's outside of the terrain or the trees enough for you to.
So I will get my impacts again, so that's good for me. I'm fine with this outcome. Another chariot. So yeah, gonna do just what I was talking about. Bring it up alongside his buddy.
Yep.
There goes the wheeling. If you enjoy, every time I wheel the chariots, apparently I say something like, oh boy, or something like that. So if you enjoy that, go check out Mass's Bat Rep, and you can can listen to that enjoyment. Someone commented on his video about it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I think someone was like, make it a
Wow.
drinking game. Yeah, look at those one spike. I was very pleased with that.
Wow, that is a spike.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have 5 wounds? Or they have 6?
That's a good question.
I think they only have 5.
That is a good question. Thankfully, only 5.
Yeah, so yeah, that is a very good roll.
So yeah, kill that. I kill 2 stands.
Yeah.
I break them. Like, this is good. I'm in better shape now. That chariot might actually live if I can get one of these chariots to go off.
Killing 2 stands with that one roll. That is perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, seeing what my horse can do now. So I think the satyrs are just off the zone. He reforms his fire forge because he's checking to see if my cav can hit him easily. He reforms, he clashes, he's got relentless blows.
That hurts.
Does finally break me and does 3 wounds. I think I'm rolling resolve here. My resolve is still insanely high. Rerolling 6s. So yeah, I do 1 resolve, which does unfortunately bring me down to 2 stands. But those 2 stands can do a lot of work still. So not the end of the world.
Polemarch alone, honestly. If you could have a Polemarch alone, he'd be a menace across the battlefield.
Yep. So I've got this chariot now. It's going to just inspire clash. I think he did a wound, which I was pleased with. So I clash the marker. I kill it easily. Charge. Impacts. I think the impacts are pretty disappointing, if I remember right.
Looks like you only,
Where's the wound outcome?
Wounds.
Did he not take any wounds? I'm checking what the mission is because I don't remember. Oh, that's right. We forgot. It's got alternating points values.
Oh,
I don't remember what point we realized that we're like, let's just play as if it doesn't have alternating points values because we're already a bit into this. And honestly,
this is the first turn I would have came into play.
No, it starts turn 3. So, well, for scoring, yeah, because we haven't scored yet.
I'm saying for scoring, the alternating starts on turn 2.
Right. Yeah. This scenario is actually pretty imbalanced depending on which player you are, because one player has much higher scoring capability because of how the markers work. But that didn't happen, and we forgot about it anyway. So my Talos is like, well, I need to get points, and no good fight targets, so I'm just going to get points. And
there's not much he has to be worried about right there anyways.
Yep. So, what are we rolling here? Is he shooting me? Oh yeah, I think he's just shot the Talos with the Drake. Surprise, no damage. Ipparchos, I'm like, I don't want to duel here. This is not a good duel for me. So, pass. You don't... The Lost Ancestor is not a spellcaster you want to duel.
Yeah. Especially with the Ipparchos.
Yeah.
Polemarch, I might risk it, but Ipparchos...
Yeah, he just spellcasted the horses, I think. Did a couple wounds. Yeah. Now I've got this last regiment. And they're going to come along this way. Wheel. So I can set up to hit these fire forged. Yeah. Help out my satyrs. And be on the point. So yeah, I just land there. Like, oh look, it's easy. I only have 2 stands in contact, unfortunately, but should be enough.
13 attacks?
Oh yeah, plus no impacts because I'm in terrain.
No impacts, yeah.
Still
13
just
attacks
fine.
at cleave 1. Or sorry, not cleave 1, just 13 attacks. It's just a sheer amount.
Oh, he hadn't. Oh no, he did a spellcast there. He spellcast, killed off that chariot. I forgot he had that. So now we're doing scoring. So I had
You
killed
have
his
2 points
Warlord, and I'm on the point.
on both points,
Yeah, I'm on both points.
which is
So
huge.
I'm up to 13-0. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, I am on track. So deck building. What is my thought here? Oh, I missed. He brought on Magma Forge as well. It's back up. So he's got a Magma Forge here now.
I pushed him up there to
Countering
reinforce.
these chariots makes sense.
Makes sense.
So now I'm thinking, so going back to that deck building, I'm like, all right, I need to get a chariot off first. Because
Yep.
like my satyrs die fighting. It's unfortunate, but I can work with that.
Yep.
So my thought is shoot with a chariot, block the Magma Forge from being able to hit me with the one that has not gone yet. Spoiler, I screw that up. But that's the game plan. Oh, no, I changed the game plan. I'm going Companion Cav first so I can free my satyrs. That was my initial thought. And what I try to do later. Talos is going last. He's just sitting on the point. He's not going to get killed this turn. So he's going to go last and react. Oh no, I swap again. Why did I do that? I don't know. I don't fully remember the thoughts. But apparently I changed that from Talos being last. I
What
believe I win
chariot you would have
initiative.
put last?
Look, I roll a 1. I
1.
win
Oh
initiative.
yeah. Yep.
So Cav come in. I believe they just
Large
kill the
flash.
Fireforged.
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed him. Easy. He dies fighting and maybe does a wound because it's a spellcaster.
Yep.
He goes into my companion Cav. They're dead. They are so dead. Spellcast I think he failed the spellcast actually, but the loss just eat them alive.
Yeah.
So Polemarch rallies the satyrs. I'm gonna go shut up these Fireforged. I believe it's an auto charge. So I'm measuring like, do I want to go hit that? I'd have to roll for that. I'm not a big fan of rolling for charges. I go and hit the Fireforged.
You form
Well, they
fluid.
fluid charge clash. Look, I kill a stand. I was very pleased with that.
It'll stand and a couple of wounds.
A couple of
Yeah.
wounds. And his
pretty
Fireforged
good.
were next. Did he? I think he maybe did a wound. 2 wounds. All right. Did 2 wounds. What is this angle?
Wild
I'm
angle.
trying to maneuver chariots, but TTS is giving issues. Get skipped.
Oh.
So this is where I shoot. I think I'm trying to kill off these steel forged, and then plan to shoot them, charge into the Drake to prevent the chariot that has not gone yet from being hit. But I screw up, and I'm pretty sure I do this chariot. Oop.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. And guess what? The Magma Forge can charge either chariot now.
Yep.
I do wound the Drake on the charge and a resolve. And yeah, he's like, look at this, what I can do, Kyle.
Yeah, what'd you do? You just gave me 2 options.
Look, I
You're
wheel,
really good.
I touch you, and now you move to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot about that. Whoops. I think he does kill the chariot as well. And now he's working. Whoa. I went too fast. What'd I miss?
It looks like he was just cleaning up his.
Yeah, so he was at 6 wounds on the chariot with only 1 standard contact. So could have been worse.
I love the models for Magma Forged. So seeing them get some love with the rework, really nice.
Yeah. This chariot Inspire Clash did nothing. Oh, never mind. Didn't do nothing. I did a couple wounds. Which that's fine. Good job,
It's
buddy.
amazing. Yeah.
So I think he's going here next. He's gonna rally and get them turned around. He does not rally with the character So he
I
just
mean,
gets them set up for next turn.
that kind of makes sense because he still probably wants to spell cast.
Yeah, he's just setting them up so that he can spellcast.
Yep.
Which, if I remember right, kills this chariot.
Frees up the Magma Forged. Yep.
Yeah, so he's still positioning. It takes a long time, but with good reason.
Mm-hmm.
I think I inspire. What do we got next? I strat stack. Yeah, he's already spellcast, killed that chariot. Talos is the last thing. But guess what? I don't want to come off that point because I've got
Yeah.
2 points right now. So that's kind of a tough look. So looking at what's left, it's not looking great for me, but I'm way ahead on points.
Yeah. The only thing I would have done personally, I would have backed up my Talos.
So the reason I didn't want to do that is his monster counts as 3 stands.
Right, but he has to move that monster up.
Right, but if he does that, he takes the point from me. Whereas if I keep the Talos up, and he is in the trees, he can't take the point from me. Maybe he could tie it up, but he can't take it.
I mean, he would still need everything on that right flank on that point to take it from Talos.
Yeah, which he absolutely could do.
I mean, yeah, you definitely could, but your Talos could easily kill the Steel Forged over there, and boom, he has it. It's tight again.
The issue
So nobody
being
gets
so here's the issue. These they take out this chariot easily.
Yep.
So now, assuming the Talos is back, right? So he's back here. Drake charges. So now the Drake's in
Yep.
contact here. These guys come around. So now there's like 3 of them. These guys charge. Now he has taken the point from me.
Right.
That's why I didn't want to back up. And
yeah.
he now has a card advantage on me pretty severely, so he can
yeah.
wait me out and not get hit by the Talos that turn.
Yeah.
So that's why I did not want to back up. Yeah. So yeah, not looking great for presence, but like I think the Talos, so we're on turn 5. Turn 5 is about to be over. I'm pretty confident I've stalled out long enough that I've got the game. We can kind of speed this up. Yeah, he kills the chariot. He wants to charge the cav. He's not able to, so he just starts positioning to get moving. Surprise! This chariot's gonna die.
Nope.
We're going to the next turn, so I'm at 18-0. I'm not too concerned about the Polemarch going very first because die fighting will do work. I'm more concerned about these cav. I want them to flank charge. So my plan is to come around, hit these guys in the flank, and pin them at least one more turn, buy my Talos time, maybe kill a stand. I'm only going to get impacts though because I do have to march charge.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
As long as you get that second stand out of there and get those impacts in the flank. And he's pinned long ways like that, so he would either have to reform or he'd just be stuck.
Yeah. So he does go Fireforge first, kills them. I think I only do one. I don't think I. Hold on, let me back up a little bit. Oh shoot! I backed up way too much.
And we're restarting. It looks like he
Gosh.
only did 1 wound.
Yeah, he was sad. Come on. That's the deck building.
Yep.
Yeah, so I didn't even kill a stand. That was unfortunate.
1, maybe 2 wounds. Yeah.
I do come in with my cav here now.
Yep. Get your impacts off.
I think I kill a stand. So done 4 wounds. Nope, I just did 4 wounds. So Magma Forge, kill that. I don't even don't roll dice. It's dead. Steel Forge now come in here. Start working on that. I think I do save it, so it has 1 wound left. So I think that's the game. At that point, I was like, I think I've won now. He reforms, easily kills the horses there. Are we talking it out at this point?
It looks like you guys are talking it out.
We do talk it out. So we decide to do some dice rolling again. Basically, when it comes to the Talos, like how long does it take that Talos to fall? And I'm like, Mass, I don't think you have the game. He's like, I think I do have the game. Um, turns out, yeah, horses absolutely get obliterated. He
Yeah.
starts chewing on the Talos. When does the Talos fall? I'm going to start scrolling this way. Oh, this is where we realize, oh, there's alternating points. Who cares at this point? It's too late.
It's way too late at this point.
Way too
Yeah.
late. Come on, come on. So, okay,
So
I
you
think this is
kill
where we're
his
fully talking out.
character.
I'm like, my Talos activates, they easily die.
Yeah.
And this is where these guys turn around, and the Magma Forge come
Because
in.
turn 7, he still hasn't scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20 points to 0. Now the Magma Forge come in. No, he has killed my Warlord, so that's 2 points.
Oh yeah. Sorry. What
Uh,
about that?
so he sees if he can get my flank. He can. So at this point, Talos is dead, and now we're just scoring it out. Turns out we tie.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I was pretty surprised he didn't castle. I was also surprised how fast he could catch up in score after killing everything. But also, I didn't start scoring until turn 4.
That is true. Yeah. Yep.
So,
I was like, how did he catch you in 3 turns? No, that makes sense.
yeah, unfortunately. Had I started scoring on this other point on turn 3, that would have secured it for me, but I don't. The issue is I don't know what play I would have done to do that because I had. So let's scroll back to turn 3. So this is turn 3, right?
So here's the other thing too: is if you guys had tracked the alternative, you would have won. Alternating
Maybe.
scoring.
I don't remember how that
No. If you
works.
look at it, because so you started scoring round 4, right?
Yeah.
Is when you had the right one. So that would be that's when the right one scores 2 additional points is on turn 4.
Oh,
You
there's
had
no
that
additional
for
on
2
turn 10.
for 4, 5, exactly. So you had that additional for 4, 5, and 6. So that's 6 additional points, whereas he had it for only 7, 8, 9.
Right.
Or no, he only had it for 8 and 9.
Right.
Because you saved the
zone for so long, or the marker for so long.
Yeah, you saved the marker for that for turn 7.
Interesting.
So yeah,
but
you
we forgot
by like 2 points. Yeah,
we got a few things wrong. I mean, we're not perfect.
I mean, as long as you guys kept it consistent throughout the rest of the game, that's what really matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Start of turn 3.
Yeah,
like I needed these. Like probably the best I could have done was have the cavalry behind these Thorakites to be in position for that.
The early spell casting hurt you.
Yeah,
hurt you big time.
It did.
The couple of mistakes that you did hurt you worse.
Yeah.
Worse than the spell casting did.
Yeah, I think this cav was the biggest mistake on my part.
I disagree.
Really?
I
What do you think was
disagree.
bigger? Or do you think this was not a mistake at all?
I think it was a mistake, but I don't think it was as big as one. It was kind of a beneficial mistake in the end, in my opinion. The biggest one was your chariot.
Chariot. Yeah.
That was the biggest mistake, because the reasoning behind that is your other chariot would have been able to shoot and possibly kill those Steel Chosen.
Yeah.
And
I want to see something
and cause an even further delay. After that, definitely the Thorakites. you not shooting the marker to free up the Thorakites first.
Yeah.
Because it's not necessarily that they would have done a lot of damage to the Steel Chosen.
I
It's
think I
a
would have gotten a stand.
possibility. Exactly.
Cleave
That's the
3 with
difference,
5 attacks on that
is
cow.
you would have or should have gotten a stand strictly from the cow, which would have killed them by the rest of the game.
True.
Even if you stick with the chariot mistake at the end, it would have killed him by the end.
Right. And then that would have. So another thing I was thinking about was, instead of, so the Magma Forest stuff coming on, I need a better angle of the board. So what I should have probably considered here, this is a bit more complex of an issue than the ones you pointed out. I probably should have angled at least one of these chariots to swing back around to have the potential to grab this point to free the Talos.
Yes.
Now, would it have been as beneficial? I don't know.
But see, here's the thing though, is you could have easily done that when you charged with the far right one. If you're looking at this, if you'd have charged with the right one instead of the left one, your left one could have then wheeled back towards the marker.
Yeah, you're right.
While also shooting the Steel Chosen in the back again, or even pelting the Drake, which then frees up your Talos to swing left. Because there's not really a reason at this point for him to try and go after the Drake, whereas if he swings left, you're stopping the scoring on that left side.
Right.
Like you're stopping the scoring. There's no way he scores on that left side if your Talos swings in there. Granted, you have to chew through that lost block, but
I think
he's also still dealing with the other companion cav. So
yeah, I think assuming the Talos had done this, I had a chariot, if I'd played that right, I think I would have pulled the Talos back once they were dealt with, because there's still these Steel Forged. Like I don't think I stopped the scoring on this zone. I think the Talos is too slow for that.
But
Plus he's still got a stand of Fire Forged.
Well, you also had an MSU of companion cav over there.
True.
That delayed the Steel Chosen another turn, or went after the Fire Forged or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even you could have still pushed them into the flank of the Lost.
Yeah.
And also hit them the flank with that with the Talos, and then sent the companion cav after the Drake.
Yeah, that's a good point.
There's a lot of things that could have changed strictly just based on that mistake right there.
Yeah. I did not realize how big of a mistake that was.
The Thorakites is one, but it's not as big as this mistake right here with the Chariots.
Yeah.
That was such a huge blunder. It almost cost you the game.
It did in a way, because it's a tie.
It's a tie, yes, but
not a win.
I mean, for a fun game like this, a tie is whatever. Ties are good.
Yeah.
If this was competitive, a tie it would have cost you pretty much the tournament, even if you won the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because game like that mistake right there, I think is just the biggest one. The companion cav in the middle, I don't see it as that big of a mistake. It was
if I play the rest
really
correctly.
Know how to play them correctly.
Yeah.
Because they were already in a weird situation, and you were expecting him to castle, which he didn't. So you were having to react with a regiment that was set up to do something else.
Yeah.
So I don't see that as a mistake.
Yeah, I was expecting him, because he deployed here and here.
You.
Right. So I was expecting castle like this, and he didn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I would have, honestly, if I was in your shoes, I would have expected the same thing, especially with a partial gun line.
Yeah. He even said like that's what the list is supposed to do, and he
Yeah,
didn't.
it makes sense because especially with the hill there, you would have put your Fire Forged on the hill, been able to shoot over your Lost and your Steel Forged, like
Yep.
no issue. And your
Yep.
Magma Forged, like they can push out wherever you want them to push out.
Yep.
So I I can't fault you on that thinking, on that thought process at all. 'Cause I would have thought the same thing.
Yep.
I just think strictly the 2 chariot thing at the end that pretty much cost you. Like that was the kicker.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
But yeah, this is why I like discussion format because I don't always see all this.
oh, 100%. I mean, honestly, at the time, I probably would have made the same mistake. I'm not saying I'm better than you. I'm not saying I'm worse than you, but we have our different play styles, and I've definitely made mistakes like that. And I realized it like 1 turn later, and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah,
So,
I learned it the next card.
yep.
Didn't have to wait that long.
Yeah, you did not have to wait long at all. Yeah,
But
you
yeah,
pulling
so
that one back. Oof.
this definitely shows it is a high finesse list to play. Like if
Oh
pulled off
yeah,
right,
100%.
which I
It looks
almost
like
pulled it off
you
right.
had fun with it though.
Oh, I absolutely did. I absolutely
It
did.
it looks like it'd be a hilarious list to play every now and again.
It
But
wasn't. It almost wasn't fun when my Thorakites got deleted in 1 turn
oh,
before we started engaging. I was like, oh boy.
that's just one of those bad field moments. Like you're always gonna run into something like that against some list or another,
Yeah.
where you're either on the receiving end or you're sending it out. Like it's
Yep.
just one of those feel bad moments.
Yeah.
Like any time like they left some Inquisitors or just a companion cav alone and that one regiment just eats something alive and they're like, what did I just do? And you're like, sorry, buddy. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's,
Yep.
yeah,
Any other thoughts before we close this out?
I don't have any. You guys both played really well. You both had mistakes. Granted, he's playing with a list he didn't really know much about. I mean, if I remember right, he's played a lot of the factions, so he knows the factions pretty well.
Dweghom is one of his main, but Dweghom also recently reworked.
Yeah, they just had a huge rework, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
And he's
Yeah,
playing someone else's list with their guide written out. So like, yeah, it's not.
yeah,
He's trying to follow this framework, so that can be difficult as well.
it's like some of your list reaction videos. Like it's not. You can react all you want to something or have a guideline for something, but the game has its
Mhm.
own way of evolving.
Yeah.
It's like playing chess. Like everyone has their opening and ending moves, but there's always going to be some situation in the middle that changes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
You got to be an experienced player to know how to deal with that.
yeah, you have to have some flexibility, which you both showed you guys have right here, which just goes to show how good of players you guys are.
Yeah.
So,
Well, thank you for that
yeah.
kind word. For the audience, if you guys have any comments or don't like certain things how we do this, I don't know if I'd change it much because that requires work and maybe I don't want to do that. But like, yeah, maybe I will. Who knows? If you have any critiques on something you'd like to see
Send them
different
your own recorded battle reps. There you
in
go.
battle, ooh, that requires way too much. I don't like that.
That's a lot of time.
There's a lot of time to do that. But yeah, if you got anything for us, hit us in the comments.
Yep.
Anything you thought was weird in this matchup, or maybe the list, whatever. Let us know.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everyone. Have a good one.
Farewell.